How's everybody doing today? It's Alvin Jones, and this is the next installment into my video series for the chapters for common law and ethics. And for this week, we take a look into chapter 7. And chapter 7 basically describes two rival gang members getting into an altercation and shots were fired, leaving multiple of the gang members deceased. And when the news outlet brought the story, they released the names. So some of the family members from the deceased from the deceased gang members found out through social media. But the actual media, like the news media who brought the story and released the names, didn't see a problem with it. And the question was basically, do you see a problem with it? And then the hypothetical that I seen that I think I could talk about the most was about an A-list celebrity. A-list celebrity who contracted stage 4 cancer and didn't want nobody to know, and they only told their significant other. But somehow, because of their high profile, the story got out anyway, and multiple stories, multiple social media platforms started posting it. And the question is, do you feel that said person or that the news outlets are wrong in the situation, and how tricky is the situation? So I feel that yes, it is a tricky situation because for one, privacy is privacy, and it's a thin line when you're crossing someone's privacy, especially when it's a person that's going through a big event in their life that could change it ultimately. You want them to be able to tell on their own time rather than being forced to, speak up because somebody else has leaked their information already. Now, in terms of the actual chapter story, I feel that the thing with the gang members, I feel it was wrong for the news media to release those names, and I say that because you don't know what kind of ties that those gangs could have to those people. And what I mean by that is, yes, I feel the names should have been released. I feel like they should have been released after everybody's been notified, like maybe on a lower setting, because you don't know what kind of retaliation could come from now the fact that these people know the people who have died, and now the family you never know what could happen in those situations. A whole bunch of events could transpire just from those names being out. So that's why I feel like you gotta wait. You should wait till the family knows. That way they can make proper changes. You let them grieve. Let them grieve in peace first before everybody just knows. Before everybody knows, then give their condolences. You know what I'm saying? And for the hypothetical, I also feel like that would be wrong for the media outlets or anybody outside the original person that was supposed to receive the information to tell anybody else, because even though yes, this could be a big story, what are you gaining from it? You brought it out, yes, but it's like that doesn't really give you any type of power, and it doesn't help them any better because now everybody knows about their situation, and it was your fault. So I just feel like at some point everybody has to learn boundaries and learn that there's time and place to when you can post certain information, and without that time and place, everything could go haywire. So that concludes this video for this week. It has been Alvin Jones, and this has been chapter 7 of the book for common law and ethics. We'll check back the next video.